Hello, my beautiful souls. The Awakened Dreamer here to give you your daily tarot reading for Sunday, September 25th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. Do, of course, keep in mind this is general for the day for all 12 signs, so simply take what resonates. But I do want to thank you in advance for your love and support. You know what to do, all right? And I did channel a message. I wasn't sure if I wanted to take it for this day, for this reading beforehand, and it was, wow, that was a lot. Wow, that was a lot. I do sense that in one way, shape, or form, there's an excess of something, or it just feels like something's a lot to handle. It could even just simply be an amount of energy that you're experiencing from somebody else, okay, in one way, shape, or form. But this, what is this called? The Spacious Tarot is an absolutely beautiful small deck that I got on Etsy, which you can also purchase if you so choose. And it's such a Sunday deck. I didn't really think about how it would work so well for a Sunday, right? But I did get pushed to use it last night as I was wrapping up my day. All right, but let's see what we get here for Sunday. The Lovers. Okay, so I do feel like it's a bit of a magical day in certain ways. If you look at that imagery, I do feel like there could be focus on design, on your path intertwining with others in certain ways, decisions to make, a push to remember you're in the driver's seat, okay? It does feel like your wants and desires are coming into play, but you're not fully recognizing all that's in front of you throughout the day, okay? I do feel as if at times your own emotions or your own thoughts of what you desire or your own feelings about something, that can feel like a lot. Okay, just plain and simple. But it's a day to relax is what I'm getting. A day to relax regardless of what opportunities you're wrapped up with or what responsibilities you have on your plate throughout this day. Okay. But I do feel like there's part of you that feels the need to stay busy but may not have it within you. But I do feel like there's the chance to heal. There's the chance to be one with how you're actually feeling throughout this day. And there is an opportunity to learn from that. Okay. But we have Guardian of Cups and the Nine of Cups. And I really do feel like you're being pushed to recognize that you are doing great. Okay. A little bit of encouragement coming from Spirit. I feel like you've been going through it recently, or you're just having a little bit of a rough patch. An emotion, Mercury retrograde could be getting the best of you at certain points. I do feel like little annoyances coming into play, right? Whether it's delays, small, just little things frustrating you. It could be somebody else's energy that's frustrating you. Wanting to get more done than you feel like you physically or emotionally can. Okay, and so I need to. They're saying it's a mental game. They're needing to push you to remember that you're only one person and your expectations potentially need a bit of tweaking. Okay? But I do feel like there's a level of independence throughout this day, but there needs to be a simplicity about this Sunday that just pushes you towards a level of refresh for Monday. Does that make sense? Because I feel like regardless of whether you want to accomplish a shit ton throughout this Sunday or not, there's going to need to be that point, at least at the very end of this Sunday, where you are stopping and getting ready to begin again, right, for the following week, regardless of whether or not you consider Monday the beginning of your week. What else do we have for Sunday? I also did get the message in the beginning, and they're giving it to me again. Stay in the zone, stay in your zone. Kind of a vibe of I need to stay focused at certain points. But also I got a message within that message to a feeling of staying in your lane. Okay. Don't get wrapped up in other people's, okay, they're saying BS or just drama or wrapped up in their unhealthy energy. You name it. It's going to vary from case to case. But we have the Elder of Cups and the Two of Wands. Yeah, it's this confident vibe about each of us throughout this day where we're just a little bit perplexed about something. We're just waiting for something. We are desiring something more. Don't get caught up in your head is what I'm getting. But I just feel like you're thinking about what is needed or just desired at this time. I do feel like there's a potential to recently have been a little bit drowned in one's work, or just so wrapped up in certain expectations that you lost sight of what you actually have at hand. Okay. However, that ends up working for you. But I do feel like underneath it all, you're being pushed to recognize that you deserve this evolution that you're going through, even if it doesn't feel 100% healthy or perfect at all times. I just feel like there's a push to, at certain points throughout this Sunday, recognize how your life has been changing, okay? And I feel the need to say, for the better, okay? For the better. You're being pushed to understand how connected you are to the universe as well, or to remember that. I do feel like this is going to benefit you in more than one way. And I feel there's this need to sort of step back in a sense, or just kind of look at things from a bird's eye perspective. And your connection to the universe will, they're saying allow you to do that, but give you the perspective to see things from that view. Okay. And this will help you detach oneself from your concerns, your emotions, what's at hand even per se. But just give you that healthy perspective of how well things are working out for you, okay, and how much of a control you do have, especially if you were to take a hot second and think about which changes you implemented recently and how well that worked out for you, how it worked in your favor. I'm now hearing people care for you. People care for you. And that's the vibe throughout this day at certain points, where you almost will see spirit working through other people by giving them a small nudge to reach out to you, or just people responding to your work in one way, shape, or form, and caring for you in that sense. I just feel like there's a vibe where you're appreciated, okay? And this Sunday reminds you of that. But I do feel like, okay, at times it may not feel like enough, right? Are you looking for a specific level of appreciation or acknowledgement from one person that you're not getting? I just feel like you're needing to realize that you're going to be connected to who you're meant to throughout this day, period. Okay. Family, friends, I feel like that's coming into play. And you could even be blessed with the opportunity to bond with somebody new throughout this day, even if it's not the perfect opportunity in your eyes. You could be feeling a little judgmental, or just picky in certain ways with people, opportunities, even moments of when it comes to energy. I do feel like your standards are quite high at this time, and that may be playing into things. But I do feel like there's, again, thoughts of ending, okay? You're going to feel a bit depleted throughout this Sunday, plain and simple. And so you need to mentally not prepare for that, but just be aware of it. Because I do feel like in the midst of that depletion and just a little bit of a lack of resources, you're going to need to have a push from oneself. If not, we'll push you, but you're watching this reading for a reason, to dig for that patience, okay, with oneself, but with other people. Again, the little levels of impatience coming to be, okay, because I do feel like there's just that potential to allow things to kind of snowball in one's mind, heart, and soul, or just in your external reality for a select few. So just remember to just take a deep breath and separate oneself from what feels unhealthy or just triggering in one way, shape, or form, okay? I'm hearing it's a Sunday to grow. It's a Sunday to blossom in certain ways as well, okay? You're growing through whatever experiences you make through, or you just decide to wrap oneself up in. There may be a chance to, or you could just create an opportunity to get a release in one way, shape, or form, right? From all you've been through. And that may even be from a previous chapter, if we're gonna look at it in a larger sense, because we know you've been through a lot, okay? They're saying, I feel for you. I feel for you. But let's just move on, or just get that release and heal all the meanwhile. Again, even if you're staying busy throughout this Sunday, there's chances to heal, right? And if you don't fully see that in front of you, or feel that, just create that opportunity, right? And again, I feel like creating, developing. There's a creative release in one way, shape, or form. It doesn't have to be art per se, right? What else do we have? Five of Pentacles. Okay, so there may be thoughts or a push to think about how you're overspending at this time, or you just need to be more aware of where your finances are going. But I do feel like there's, to an extent, a bit of thought about where you don't fit in. I should have grabbed this before because they want me to pull a card from this deck, the Moon Magic deck. But I do feel like with the 4 and the 5, things are progressively increasing in one way, shape, or form, whether that's your business online, your social media attention. I just feel like there's a level of growth in one way, shape, or form. For whatever reason, that's all I got. Social media, business. It could be to do with your job. I feel like you're being pushed to watch something specific throughout the day, and it will just help you thrive. What else do we have? The number 11 coming into play, the spiritual meaning of the number 11. Okay. We have beauty raises my vibration. I seek it out for healing and joy. Absolutely. Again, this is a day to heal in one way, shape, or form, and taking care of yourself, self-care. Okay, they're saying caressing your beauty, taking care of your outer appearance and even how you feel within. That is going to raise your vibration, and that's key for you at this time, as I really do feel like you're being reminded in certain ways underneath it all that you teach people how to treat you. Okay, so people's connection to you and even boundaries come into play in certain ways. Let's pull one more. I choose to nourish myself and enrich my life. Absolutely beautiful. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your healing Sunday, and I'll see you next time.